Hello everyone, and welcome to French Fry Trades. Today we're going to be building another aircraft, and we're going to be building this German BV238. And this is a World War II era German plane, and it's actually a flying boat, meaning it lands on the water, not land. And this is in 1:1 scale here, so there is no interior because the middle is only 1 block wide. And as you can see, it's pretty big with 6 engines. So let's get right into the build. So I'm going to be building mine in the sky here, and we're going to start off on the front bottom of the middle of the plane. Take a smooth quartz block, and we're going to make a line of smooth quartz that's going to be 21 blocks long in total. Then once you have that, we're going to go ahead and make that 2 blocks tall. Then on the back end of it, on the upper hitbox of the bottom, 3 smooth quartz slabs right here. And then another 11 smooth quartz up here, so it sticks out 8 blocks past the slabs on the back. Then we're going to come up to the front end here, and on front of this on bottom, an upside down forward facing smooth quartz stair, then a block. Then another upside down smooth quartz stair here. Then 1 block here. Then right here, a warp slab, black stained glass, and warp slab. Open a fence gate on the glass for a gun port, and behind it put a black concrete like that. Then come on bottom of the front, right behind this first smooth quartz stair on the upper hitbox, and put a single smooth quartz slab right here. And same thing on this side, 1 right here. Then we're going to come to the back of this section right here and put 2 like this right here. And then same thing over here, 2 slabs on this side on this upper hitbox. Then to get the shape of the bottom next to this slab here, we're going to do a row of upside down smooth quartz stairs, and that's going to be facing inward into the center of the plane, because it has this unique shape on the bottom. And we're going to bring that all the way across to this slab here. And then we're going to repeat on this other side. So right here next to this slab, a row of upside down smooth quartz stairs, and all of them are facing inward into the center of the plane here. And we'll bring that all the way across this side until it meets up with the slabs we placed on the back here. Right to here. So the bottom has these 3 protrusions sticking down. Then come up front, right here. We're going to put another upside down smooth quartz stair facing forward here, and then 1 upside down stair here. Then behind that, we'll do a full row of smooth quartz blocks across this. And we'll stop at the back of this section right here. And same thing on this side, start right here. And a full row of smooth quartz blocks across here. Just like that. Then we'll move down back here. And on the top corner, behind this section, we're going to add 2 more smooth quartz blocks on the top of either side. So 2 here, 2 here. Then on the upper hitbox behind it, we're going to do a line of smooth quartz slabs along the top outside edge behind this to the back. So a full line of slabs up here, and a full line of slabs on this side. On the back middle, put an upside down backward facing smooth quartz stair in the center. Then a cyan concrete on top of that stair. Then we're going to put a warp slab here, here, and here. Then cover the top of this in a T-shape of cyan concrete. Then a warp slab here and here. And then on the back middle, we're going to do 4 slabs sticking off the back. Then 2 rows of 3 cyan concrete here. Come across this, and then come 2 blocks past it. On the very back, put a black stained glass block and open a fence gate for guns. Now come under here and add 3 warp trap doors down here, like that. Then we're going to come on top in this corner on the outer edge and put 4 warp slabs here and 4 here. Then start from the front of this and put 4 slabs here, 4 here, Then on the back middle, 2 right here. Then across this center, a line of cyan concrete. Just like that. Then we're going to come underneath with iron trapdoors under the middle of this section. And do a line of iron trapdoors across the bottom here. Stop right there. Then we're going to come on this main bottom section, start right here, and do a line of iron trapdoors coming up to the front. And then stop right before this stair on the front here. Next, come up on the front here, and we're going to put a single warp slab on the side here and here. Above it on each side, a single cyan concrete. Then we're going to put another warp slab on the top of each side and a cyan concrete in the middle. Then we're going to come down here in the center right here and put 3 black concrete because there's some windows. On the side of it, we're going to put 3 backward facing warp stairs like this and 3 on this side. Then above that, we're going to do 2 rows of 3 cyan concrete on top of either side up here. Then in the middle, a cyan concrete at the front, 2 black concrete behind it. Then take black stained glass blocks for the windshield, and we're going to put 1 here, here, and here. Then black stained glass panes on these front corners. In the middle here, put 2 black concrete like this, and another black stained glass block on either side of that. Then there's a bunch of windows down here, so we're going to put a single cyan concrete in either side. And then coming down this bottom outside edge, we're going to put a single black stained glass pane every other block so that there's a block of space between each one. And we're going to do that until you have 12 windows. And then we'll come back through and put a single cyan concrete in between all the black stained glass panes. So there's 12 single block wide windows. And then we're just going to copy that pattern directly across to this side and come back through and fill in all the window holes with black stained glass pane. Then down the center, we'll do a full line of black concrete to the back of this so the windows are filled in. Then behind this, we'll do a line of cyan concrete across here till it meets up. And same thing here. Then above that, we're going to do a layer of cyan concrete coming across the top of the windows on each side. And we're going to go from the back all the way to the front. Right up to here. The same thing here. And then we'll do another layer of cyan concrete on each side, going end to end. And then same thing here, another layer of cyan concrete across here. Just like that. Then we're going to come on top and start on the back here. And we're going to go 3 wide with cyan concrete right here. And we're just going to bring that forward all the way across the top, 3 blocks wide. And bring it right up to the front windshield here. Just keep it coming. Right to here. Then on the top middle, above this black concrete in the center, we're going to raise the center up, so we're going to use warp slabs. And we're going to put 3 warp slabs here. Then there's a window, so a black stained glass block, then a slab. Then open a fence gate here, and another window goes behind it, but actually take this out. And we're going to put black concrete under it here, and black concrete here, then a black stained glass block on top of each side. And then behind it, 2 warp slabs, a warp stair, because there's an antenna. And then a full line of warp slabs across the middle, and stop when you get right here. Then up here, a warp trapdoor above this middle window, then above the sides, and we're going to come all the way down this row, and we'll stop right here. Same thing on this side, a full row of warp trapdoors over here. We'll come up till we're over these 2 windows. Then we're also going to put one on the middle in front of the windshield here. Then down in these corners, we're going to round this off So we're gonna put a black stained glass pane here and here. Then we'll come down to the rear end. Now we're gonna do the tail. So on top of the cyan concrete section, 1 block from the end, put cyan concrete all the way across right till it gets right here. Then on the front of this, we're gonna put a warp slab up here and 1 sticking forward. Then behind that, we're gonna put 6 cyan concrete coming back, so it comes off the back by 1 like this. Then another layer of 6 concrete. Then on top of the front, a single warped slab. And then 5 cyan concrete. Then we're gonna put a warped slab on top of the back. And then in front of it, 4 cyan concrete. Then above that, a slab at the front. And finally, 2 rows of 3 cyan concrete like this. Then on top, 3 warp trapdoors, and that's the tail. Then we'll do the tail wings here. So take a warp slab, and we're gonna come on this level here and do a 3x3 on this bottom hitbox. On the back of it, 3 wax oxidized cut copper slabs. Then 2 coming out right here, then a warp slab, 3 warp slabs on the front. Come underneath it and cover the whole bottom of this wing in all iron trapdoors. And then of course, repeat on this side. So take a warp slab on the bottom hitbox here. And I was making sure it was lined up. Turn this into a 3x3. 3 wax oxidized cut copper slabs on the back, then 2 here, then a warp slab, then 3 warp slabs here. And then same thing, cover the entire bottom of this wing, all in iron trapdoors. Then there's this wire that runs from the tail to the antenna, and we need to put that on. So we're gonna use a temporary block here where this stair is, and we need to get one next to the stair like this and do 4. Then come up and back, do 4, 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 and 1 more time here, up and back, and do 4. Then that's going to allow us to place fence gates on here. So on all these temporary blocks, we're going to put 4 birch fence gates sideways on each of these sections. And then now that those are on, we can come through and delete all these temporary blocks off. And now our antenna wire is in place, and it should look like this. Now we'll do our wings, so take out a cyan concrete, and we're going to align with where this warp stair is. And we actually need to come 1 block down from the top here. And we're going to come straight out to the side with it, and we're going to make that a total of 17 blocks long. So 17 sticking out. Then we're going to come up in here and add another 6 right here, so it ends up being 7 blocks wide in total here. And then we'll just extend the back out, and then square this off right here, and then fill the whole thing in with cyan concrete. And then of course, we're going to repeat on the other side. So align with this stair, 1 block down from the top, 17 cyan concrete sticking out to the side. Then 6 more right here to make it 7 blocks wide in total. And then come all the way out on the back and just square this off. Then fill this whole thing in with cyan concrete. Just like that. Then come on the front corner of this, and we're going to come up 1, over 1, and back 1 right here. And we're going to turn this into a line of 10 cyan concrete coming out. Then we're going to skip back and over and do 2 like this. Then we're going to skip in and back and do 3. Then skip back 3. Then skip back and 4. then come across here with it. Then we're gonna do the logo. So we're gonna come up here, smooth quartz here and here, black concrete on these three, then smooth quartz here and here, the middle, and a black concrete here. Then fill the rest of this section with cyan concrete on both sides of it. So the end of the wing looks like this from the top. Then we're of course repeating over here, so we're gonna come on this front corner, come back one, up one, and over one. Turn this into a line of 10. Then come back and do 2 like this. Then come over and in, do 3, skip back, do 3, skip back, do 4. Then come across here. Then we're gonna build that same logo right here with smooth quartz blocks and black concrete. Then fill these 2 holes all in with your cyan concrete so the whole wing is filled in here. Now come on this back corner of the wing right here, put 2 cyan concrete, then 2 warp stairs on the back, and then 2 warp slabs on the bottom. Then across here we're going to do our flaps, so we're going to do a full row of wax oxidized cut copper slabs here. Then behind it, skip 1 hitbox down and another row of slabs across here until you get right here. Then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So come over here on this back corner, and we're going to put 2 concrete here, then 2 warp stairs, 2 warp slabs. Then a row of wax oxidized cut copper slabs across this. Skip a hitbox down and another row of slabs across here. And bring it out and stop right here. Then we'll round off the wing, so take out warped slabs this time. And we'll be on the bottom hitbox of this, do 4 here, 3 here, 3 here, 1 here. Then we'll repeat on the front, so 1 here, a full row across the bottom here, and then a full row across the bottom edge here. And we will of course repeat on the other wing. Come over here, do a full row across the bottom here, then a full row across here, 1 here. Come to the back, 1 on bottom here, 3 here, 3 here, and 4 here. Then we're gonna round off this wing transition here. So we're gonna come up against this and put 6 warp slabs right here, and then 4 on the center right here. And then of course, we'll repeat that on the other side. So come over here, 6 slabs here, and then 4 on the center. And then we have to round off the bottom of the wing, so come under here, and we're gonna use smooth quartz slabs, and do 2 rows of 6 right here, then a row of 4 on the center. And we will have to copy that on the other side. So come over here, in this corner, 2 rows of 6 smooth quartz slabs right here in the middle, then 4 on the middle. Then we're going to cover the whole rest of the bottom of this wing section with iron trapdoors, except we're not going to cover where the logo is, so you can see that on the bottom. And I was going to do it like this, but I changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and bring iron trapdoors under all of the slabs around the edges too. Just like that. Then we're going to come underneath this section of wing, and we're basically covering the whole thing in iron trapdoors, except we're not going to put them on the wax oxidized cut copper slabs, but we're going to cover everything else in iron trapdoors. And then right here, also extend it back on this part that sticks off. So we covered everything but the copper slabs there. And we're going to repeat the whole process on the bottom of this wing that same way with iron trapdoors. we're going to come on the front of the wing and we're going to do all of our engines. And there's 6 of them on this. So we're going to leave 3 empty blocks of space, and on the 4th block here, we're going to put 3 cyan concrete. Then leave 5 empty blocks, and on the 6th block, 3 concrete. Then 5 empty blocks again, and on the 6th block, 3 concrete. And that's our engine placement. And of course, we have to repeat on this side. So start from the body, leave 3. On the 4th block, put 3 concrete. Then leave 5. On the 6th block, 3 concrete. Then leave another 5, and on this 6th block, 3 concrete. Then we're going to come on top of all 6 of these, and we'll start on the front of them and do 5 cyan concrete coming back here, and 5 on the top of this one, and 5 on top of this one. Then repeat on this, so 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here. Then on the back of this one, we're going to knock out this slab and put in a warp trapdoor. Then we're going to do a warp slab, trapdoor, warp slab, trapdoor. Repeat on this side, slab on the backs of each one. Then knock out this one for here, put a trapdoor here, here, and here. So it transitions down into the wing. Then we're going to come on the top of each engine and put a warp trapdoor here, and 2 blackstone buttons in the middle. And we'll repeat that process on top of all 6 of the engines. So we repeat the same process on top of all the ones on this side as well. Then aligned with where the buttons are, right here, we're going to put 2 dark oak fence gates on either side of the engine. And we're going to do that on all of the engines, of course. And of course, we do the same thing on this side, so 2 fence gates here, 2 here, 2 here. Then do the other side, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Then we'll go back to a polished blackstone button, and on the bottom side here, put 2 buttons here, 2 here. Repeat on both sides of all these engines. And then do the other side. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then get the other sides of them, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Now we're going to come on bottom of the engine and put 4 quartz slabs coming back from the front. And on this 5th block, we're going to open a dark oak fence gate right here. And we're going to repeat that process on all of the engines. So start from the front on each one, do 4 quartz slabs, and then an open fence gate at the back. And then of course, we'll do the other side. So come under here, and that same process on the bottom of the engine, start from the front, do 4 quartz slabs and open a fence gate at the back, and do that on all of these engines over here. And 1 more to go. Repeat the process for this one. Just like that. Now we'll do the propellers. So on the top of each engine, a polished deep slate wall on all 3, and then on the front of each wall, a wither skeleton skull. Repeat on this side, so a single polished deep slate wall on all 6 engines with a wither skeleton skull on the front of each one. Then for the propellers, use black stained glass panes, and we're going to put 3 across the bottom like this, then 1 on each side, and then 3 across the top, and then a single one on the middle of each side so the propeller looks like this, and we're going to repeat that on all 6 engines. Now that the propellers are done, we need to make some banners. So put a loom down, come in with a black banner and white dye. We're going to put a right half white and then the bottom half white. Then do the opposite, so make the left half white and the bottom half white. Then we're going to do one where we put the top half white and then the right half white, and another one with the left half white and the top half white. Then take black dye and put a black horizontal on the top of these two and a black horizontal on the bottom of these two. Then we'll come out and place these. So we're actually gonna change the color of some of these blocks. Right here, we're gonna knock out this 2x3. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Knock out this 2x3. Then we're gonna fill it on both sides with black concrete. Then we're gonna take our 4 banners we made and we're gonna put them in a pattern like this. Then repeat on this side, on this black section, make that same pattern with the 4 banners. Then we're gonna change this block to coal, this block to coal, then put a polished blackstone button here and here. And then of course copy on this side. So change this block to coal and this block to coal. Then a button here and here. Then we have to make one more banner for the tail logo. Come in with a white banner and black dye. Put a vertical on the right and then a vertical on the left. Then a white horizontal in the center. Then go to black dye and put this plus shape on it. And then we'll place this on the tail. Put one here, then 3 buttons in a pattern like this. And then same thing on this side, 3 buttons in a pattern like this. Then we can take off that loom because we're done with the banners. And then I realized in the edit I forgot the engine air intake, so we're gonna put that in here. So we're gonna come on the bottom of the engine and we're actually gonna knock out this block. And go ahead and do that on all 6 engines here. I didn't realize this when I did the actual build. Do the same thing over here. Knock out that same bottom block on all the engines of this side. Then in the hole, we're gonna put a forward-facing warp stair on all 3. And same thing on this side. We'll do a forward-facing warp stair on all 3 of these. Then we're gonna come through on the side of the stair and close a warp trap door on all 3. And get the other side as well. Close the warp trap door here, and here, and here. So we have the air intake on bottom. And of course, we'll repeat on this side here. So close a warp trap door here, here, and here. Then we'll get the other side of all of them. So close a trap door here, and here, and here. And now the engine's correct. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our BV238 flying boat from World War II. I hope everyone enjoyed this aircraft build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there.